If foreclosure is looming over you like a black cloud on a sunny day, don't ignore the rain. Open the letters from your lender and see where you are in the process. Make sure you find out your mortgage documents and read them thoroughly to know what to expect when you're making your payments. And if they've just begun to issue notices of non-payment, well, then they haven't issued the foreclosure yet and there's still time. But if you ignore the pending legal action letters, well, there's no excuse in court. You may still have time to handle this situation and avoid having a foreclosure on your credit report. Hi, my name's Carl Krenzel. I'm the broker over here at Carl Buys Houses, and I'd like to share with you today a couple helpful tips to help you avoid the foreclosure process here in Tucson, Arizona. You know, I'm a real estate broker and I've been an agent for over nearly 24 years now. And most of that time I've spent working with banks. And I can assure you the very last thing that a bank wants is to take your property back. So let's talk about some of the things you can do to make sure you don't find yourself in that unfortunate situation. First, you want to work with the government. Contact the Arizona state government to learn more about the foreclosure time frame that you're dealing with. Here in Arizona, you have a trustee sale process, so which means that by the time they go ahead and notice you on your front door and by a certified letter saying that they're going to take your property, you've got 90 days to make this right. Now, when you learn that time frame and the different steps that the foreclosure is going to be, and then you compare that with the letters of communication from your lender, this will help determine how quickly you need to move to secure your exit strategy. Now, the federal government's Housing and Urban Development has a handful of programs that may offer you a way out of your situation. And a lot of these programs are determined on the home's value versus how much is left on the loan. HUD also has counseling options available to help you determine your financial situation as well as what other options might be available for you and what might or might not work for you. Secondly, you want to spend wisely. Another way to avoid foreclosure is to take a really long, hard look at your personal finances. Design a budget that will fit your basic needs like food, gas, mortgage. Skip the payments that are optional or unnecessary, things like credit cards or expanded cable packages. Maybe you could opt for a cheaper phone plan and stop eating out. You might have to consider ways to make extra money, as well as, maybe getting a side job or a side hustle, finding odd jobs to do, or social market boards, or other maybe local listing sites like Craigslist. You may want to take a long look at your home furnishings as well and sell the higher quality items to make a few extra cash. I mean, you've got usually $500, $600, $700 worth of cash laying around in your items in the house. These options are great if you have a temporary hardship or are expecting to make your mortgage payments more successfully in the next few months. Another option, you could rent it out. Now, a creative way to avoid foreclosure is to rent your house out to somebody else. The rent payment now becomes your mortgage and your insurance payment. This means you'd need to find somewhere else to live that's a little bit more affordable and move out. You could also rearrange your house to allow for a roommate to share your house, and depending on your mortgage payment, they might actually be able to pay a large portion of it to help make it more affordable for you to fit in your budget. On the other hand, renting out your home might lead to additional headaches that you may want to consider from your renters and potential damage to your home. Another obvious way to handle this problem is to sell your property. The most simple way to avoid foreclosure is to nip it in the bud with a short sale. There's a lot of investors waiting for short sales to come on the market right now, and this is where the bank will negotiate a sales price with a buyer and sells your house short of what's actually owed on it. Now, trust me, the bank does not want to own your house. They will usually take an offer that is close to the loan principal, even if the home is worth more than what's left. This makes for a great investment for buyers with cash on hand. And for a seller, this enables you to walk away from a property that is over-leveraged without owing or having a deficiency, as Arizona is a non-deficiency state. Give me a call today at 520-403-6227 or click on the link below to send me a message to discuss the short sale process and other ways to avoid foreclosure here in Tucson. Thank you so much for paying attention, and as always, have a powerful sales day. Bye-bye.